Hello. Okay, so it's that daunting time again. Please, somebody wave at me. Oh, am I actually live? Can anyone see me? Is there anybody there? Pam! Hello! There's somebody there. Oh good, you're here. Fabulous. I am absolutely roasting before I even start. Hello Denise. Oh, we got 4 of you. This is good, I'm guessing with this weather we're not going to have many people watching tonight, not live. Cooey! I love it, Pam. Hi Michael. Who else have we got? Anybody else give us a wave? I've got to show you this before we start. 12. Hey, hello. Oh, well, I should have known you'd be here because it's your favourite. Hi, Mia. Hi, Helen. Oh, lovely. I've got to show you all this. I don't know if Anne, are you there yet, Anne? Because you need to see this, Anne. But look what I've been bought. Look at that. I've got my own little COVID face covering with a sloth on. How cool is that? Had to share it with you. And tonight, Matthew, after last week's demo, Alistair was taking the Michael out of me all last night while he was sat in the other room because apparently I kept going, eee! And I sounded like the Fonz. So I'm not going to do that tonight. So who we got? Sharon. Hello, Sharon. Jane. Hello, Jane. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Sue. Hello, Amanda. Oh, lovely. There's lots of you here. This is fabulous. So, yeah, I'm going to try not to keep going, eee, because apparently, yes, I just sounded like Fonzie. So I should start doing that, yeah. Oh, he's here now. He's just been for his kebab, just like he's rubbing it in, yeah. He's... Hey! See? Just taking the Michael. 21 years we've managed. If he's very lucky, we might manage 22. There's a perfectly big hole in our garden that's more than capable of taking somebody of his size if he's not too careful. So how many of you are going to bring a spade if I need one? Okay. I'm a popcorn superstar. I know. Yes, I know. Sharon's been after popcorn and I found 2 in Morrison's for her. So I'm a superstar. Oh, hello everybody, this is lovely. Blake, happy birthday. If everybody, Blake, who's now watching, we're going to embarrass you now, Blake. Can you all wish Blake a happy birthday for today? So we have to share the love on these, Blake. So yeah, it's just part and parcel of it. So wish Blake a happy birthday. Hello, Heather. Sending you a big hug, honey. And you know what for. And one for Nate, because I'm missing my little, what's it called? Hangman buddy. Oh, look. Blake, are you watching this? You're getting the birthday messages now. This is lovely. Oh, I've got to show you. Last week, now I've learnt something from this week. You know, I said how QVC and all that haven't been in touch, but I mentioned I haven't got a juicer. My lovely friend Rachel ordered me one off Amazon, look, and I've got a little juicer. So, what else do I need? No, I'm only kidding. Okay. So tonight we are doing cornflake tart and egg custard. Yeah, I'm doing 2 in 1 tonight because obviously they're pastry based. So all we're doing is doing a variation on topping, and they're both dead easy. And both of them you can make gluten-free, dairy-free and vegan, and I'll chat through those for you. The egg custard vegan one is a bit of a cheat, but it's doable. So we'll go through that. Oh, thanks, Joe. Joe sent us a lovely bottle of bubbly and a handmade card, which was lovely. So thank you for that. Behave. Who are you talking to, Pammy? Who's got to behave? Me. I never behave. Anne, did you see, Anne, what I put on earlier? Did you see it, Anne? Go on, give us a thumbs up if you did. If not, I'll show you again. I'll do it again, Anne, just in case you didn't. But my friend Sheila, who is a customer, and her sister, look at that, Anne. Look at that, Anne. Sloths. How cool is that? If any of you need a face covering, I put the post on my Facebook page earlier. It's the Crafty Sisters. It's Sheila and Catherine, and they're making them. Hello, Piers. Oh, you did, Anne. Lovely. Dominic, hello. Oh, we've got 64 of you. Kerry, hello, honey. How's Bump? Not long to go now. Sending you a big hug. Big hug, because it would have to be a big hug, wouldn't it, in the moment? Thanks, Brian. Hi, Maria. Oh, who we got on? I missed whoever Maria was. But hello, Maria. Because these go up. They've got my screen so fast I can't keep up with them. Hello, Joanne. Hello. Is Sasha watching tonight? Sasha, are you there? Because you usually are, lovely. I'm giving you a wave. Hello, Jane. Oh, Jane, you're here every week. I love it when you're on. Tracy Stafford. Hello, lovely. All the way from Scotland. In fact, one of the islands above Scotland. So you're probably our furthest watcher live today. Okay, so do we start with cornflake or do we start with egg custard? Come on, give me a quick sign, guys. What do we want? Hello, Kelly. I'll be buying a trendy mask from Crafty Sisters. Oh, thanks, Joe. Yeah, they're doing adults and kids sizes. Please make it for me. I'll buy it. Yes, you can have one, Kay. I said you could last week. You can have one. Amanda Wheatley. Hello, Mrs. Egg custard is a vote for egg custard. Anybody else? Otherwise, I'm going to go straight in with the egg custard. Egg custard for Ria. Anyone else? Cornflake. Oh. Cornflake. Right, it's 2-2. Next one decides it. Egg custard. Okay, egg custard it is. Right. So hopefully... All right, if you are baking tonight, hopefully you've already done your pre-baked pastry. But this is short crust pastry. I've cheated today and I've bought this. But if you want to make your own pastry, if you look back to the Bakewell Tart demo, which I think was week 2 or week 3, I gave... Nigel, hello Nigel. Stop voting now, we're going egg custard. Stop it. On the Bakewell Tart one, if you look back, then it shows you my really simple recipe of how to do it in the processor. So it's just flour, it's flour, fat and water, and it's dead easy. So these are baked earlier. So this is how you're going to start with both recipes, and that's your blind baked pastry case. Now, if you are baking along tonight, you need your oven on at 160. Can't remember what that is, but if anybody's in doubt, put a post on, somebody will tell you. But 160 degrees for both recipes. So if you are making both, then you pop them in at the same time. I've made one of each today, and then I'm going to make 2 tonight while we're alive. So all day Monday, my Mondays are baking all day. And in this heat, I really do hope you appreciate this, because this is why I look like I'm auditioning for, I don't know, rosacea advert. Okay, so bake egg custard. For this recipe, it's an adaptation of the B-Row book, which I know a lot of you like. In there, it's called Custard Tart. Mine's slightly different because I will be honest, I put extra egg in mine because I like it a little bit richer. But for this, you just need 400 ml of milk, and that can be plant milk. It can be any type of milk, whether it's skimmed, full fat, whatever you like. Not chocolate milk though, no. But any milk, 400 ml, you need 3 eggs and 2 tablespoons of sugar, and that is it. Now, if you follow most recipes, they will tell you to, in a pan, warm your milk and your egg together, then let it cool, and then put it in the pastry case and bake it. But well, you all know by now that I like to keep things simple. So I've been making these for years, since I was a kid, because it's one of my favourites and one of our family favourites when I was a kid. And so I've never done that. I don't really know why it tells you to, because mine have always worked. So I cut that bit out. Your top would make lovely curtains. Nigel, you cheeky bugger. This is a Costco finest. Goodness me. It's a good job I like. Yeah. Hey, it's like one of the Van Von Traps, isn't it? Yeah. Cheeky sod. Right, somebody asked how much pastry. 8 ounce. 8 ounce would be enough. I use the pre-rolled, pre-made that's in a roll, and one of those is ample. But if you're making your own, if you, as I say, go to the Bakewell Tart recipe I did, and it's an 8 ounce recipe. So it's 8 ounce of flour. I think it's 4 ounces of fat and a few tablespoons of water. but pre-made or shop bought. But yeah, 8-ounce recipe will do it. Oh, gas mark 4. Thank you, Claire. Top tip. Your top. Yes. Nigel. Yes. I can see. All I can see on my screen is my top would make lovely curtains. That's all I can say to you. Right. So I've made 2 pastry cases earlier. This is my one for the egg custard because Alistair, this is his favourite. And so it's in one of my ceramic dishes, obviously to stay at home. All the rest I've made in my little ones I use for the shop, just so that I can pass the whole one on to a customer and not worry about having to get my my flan case back. So any baking tray, well, any case will do. So this is an aluminium disposable one. Any ceramic one will do. So it doesn't really matter what you're doing. One of my customers does it in a Pyrex dish, so it's entirely up to you. So for this, you've baked your pastry case already. So that's been baked blind. Don't prick the case when you're doing it, otherwise your egg custard will go through it. So you just bake it blind with your beans for about 20 minutes until it's cooked through, and there you go. These are now cold, which doesn't matter. What have we got? It would also make a nice swimming cosy. Will you lot behave yourself? Yeah, I nearly wore my cosy tonight, Anne. You're very lucky that by popular demand and comments, yes, I've kept, as somebody put, I've kept the puppies well hidden. So yes, thank you. Your top would make a lovely top. Thank you, Joe. What can you do if you've no beans? If you've got no baking beans, Jane, just use dried rice or dried lentils or dried peas, and they will work perfectly well. Here, look, Amanda's on it already. Amanda's answered it for me. Brilliant. You lot are fab. But once you've used them as baking blind, don't cook with them because they'll be awful. So just put them in a jar and just always use them as your baking beans. Right, so the egg custard I'll show you later, the egg custard I'll show you in a bit that I made this morning, I made dairy free. So I made that with soy milk, just to show you that it looks absolutely no different. If you are making this vegan, the top tip, because I don't really know how to substitute and get the eggy flavour for the custard. So Bird's custard, which I've talked in one of my other demos, is vegan. So if you make up Bird's custard, but runny to the consistency you'll see with this tonight, and then bake with that, you'll get the same flavours and you'll get the same consistency, and it's vegan. So that's one option for the vegan one for this one. The cornflake tart being vegan is dead easy, as long as the cornflakes you get don't contain, is it B6, that can be non-vegan. So you vegans out there will know which cornflakes you can have, and as long as you've got the right cornflakes, this is dead easy to do vegan. Right, so I'm waffling away, aren't I? So scales on, let me get milk, that would help. Oh, good news, folks. I've had the new boiler. It's been installed and it works. So, things are on the up. And no, I'm not making anything tonight with Instant Smash. I don't know if you saw my faux pas earlier. What a muppet. 22 kilos of Instant Smash turned up today because of idiot here. Right, so we've got 400ml of milk. I'm using semi-skimmed for this one, but you can use whatever you like. Coconut milk, soy milk, oat milk, anything. And to that, I'm going to add 3 eggs. I've had an egg delivery today. Those there were from Morrison's, but I've had my great big tray of eggs today from Charlotte, which look fabulous. So if any of you want eggs delivering at home, if you just Facebook Charlotte's Eggs in Beeston, she delivers to you, and she's the one in the past I've shown you. She's got the double yolkers, duck eggs, and she's lovely. She was the lady that was in the shop with me the first day I opened to do takeaway cake before we got reported. Right, to that, Pammy, I bet you're shouting it at me, aren't you? You haven't put your sugar in. So, 2 tablespoons of sugar, caster sugar, granulated sugar, soft brown sugar, anything you've got, anything you want to use. If you want to make it sugar free, you can obviously use sweetener and do it that way. So what you're doing is, I've got a little Wonder Whisk. These are amazing. Bet you can't guess where they're from. And they are awesome. I think I've showed you these already. When the kids left home, I bought them all a Wonder Whisk. Kids used to laugh when they were little because I had a Wonder Whisk for everything and I had a special knife for chopping things. And they always knew which knife to get. It was my knife, special knife. Right, so I'm just beating the hell out of that egg yolk just to get rid of any bits. You can strain this if you want to, but guess what? I don't. So there is my egg mixture. And you pour that in just so it's below, just below the lowest level of your pastry. In fact, I can get that all in, look at that. You just have to be really careful when you're putting it in the oven. And then onto that, I'm adding nutmeg. Now, I like nutmeg. I like a lot of nutmeg. So I'm putting loads on. You can put on what you like. You don't have to put it on. It's completely optional. But it just gives it that extra flavour. If you're more of a cinnamon person, you could use cinnamon or whatever you like. But there we go. So that goes into the oven at 160. And you bake that for anywhere between... Sorry, I wandered off screen, didn't I? You can bake that for anywhere between 20 minutes to 30 minutes at 160 to 170. And what you're waiting for is waiting for it to stop looking runny. There's no having to test it with a cocktail stick. You're just waiting for it to look solid. It'll look more rubbery and solid. So I get it out and give it a little jiggle. And if it looks like it's still runny, you just pop it back in and keep doing it for 5 minutes. How many eggs? 3, Leslie. Oh, I missed that. I missed a comment there. Something about what would I recommend. Tracy, Lakeland. Yes, my Wonder Whisk is from Lakeland. So let me show you the egg custards I made earlier. Which were all the way down there in the fridge because of the heat. But these are 2. I made 2 earlier. 2, can you see that? Yeah. These are like a half tray bake. And there's 2 I made earlier. Can you see those? And you get that lovely skin on. Can you see that? Can you see that? Yeah. So that lovely skin on there. So they are dairy free. But you wouldn't know in looks and you won't know in flavour either. So that's those. So you see that's dead easy. Absolute doddle. So they would keep probably about 3 or 4 days in the fridge. But believe me, once you've made one, they won't last that long. It's one of those things that when you've had a slice, you just have another slice and then another slice and then another slice. And if you're on Slimming World, top tip is if you've got a silicone muffin tray, you can do the egg custard without the pastry. And if you substitute the sugar for sweetener, then it's really, really low sin and virtually fat-free, depending on what milk you use. So you can do it and eat as many of those as you like without the pastry on. So there's you know, just something to consider. Who did your boiler V? I don't know. It's down to the landlord. He sent 2 guys in to do it and they did it. I can recommend a plumber if you're struggling for one. We've got the one that we use all around the family, so I can send you those if you're struggling for a plumber. Because one of my customers, Rachel, used him a few weeks ago, so you know he's a good lad, Jamie is, so I can recommend Jamie if you want a plumber. Okay, so that was egg custard. Any questions before we move on to cornflake tart? It's light blue. Jilly, what's light blue? I missed what you said earlier, Duck. Rebecca, yes please. Oh, right, yes, I'll send you that. Give me a nudge afterwards, Rebecca, because I have a memory like a sieve. My dad always used to say that as a kid, and I'm still the same. Things go in and soon come out. I know someone if it helps. Oh, Amanda knows somebody as well. There you go. We'll all send you quotes, and then you can decide who to go with. Oh, Blue Peter. Here's one I made earlier. Yeah, thank you, Jilly. How's your new handbag? So if you do it crustless, do you use the same measurements for milk? Yeah, just make the same eggy custard and just keep using it till, I mean, you can double it, you could have half again, depends how much mixture you want. If you only want 2 or 3 muffin, you know, 2 or 3 cupcake size muffin ones, just halve it. Or just, well, you'd need a third, wouldn't you, because we did 3 eggs. So you could do it with 1 egg and, I don't know, 150 ml of milk. It will still work. And then just pop it in the same. Right, I'm saying a lot. Is everybody done on the egg custard? Was that dead simple? Have I flown through it? Did it make sense? That's lots of questions. I'm relying on somebody answering those questions. Yeah, I know, Anne. I know. I love pastry too. I think Nigel's gone quiet because I think I've stunned him with my blouse. It's a smashing blouse, Nigel. Are you a Bottom fan? Rephrase that. Bottom, the TV programme with Rick Mail and Aid Edmondson. It's a smashing blouse. Okay. Yes to all. Right, lovely. You can have lots more. Yeah, you can. You can eat loads. Oh, thanks, Val. Dead simple. Must try. Do, because it's fantastic. I mean, you could make it a chocolate one. You could mix it up. I've never made a chocolate egg custard, but there's nothing to stop you trying. Somebody'd have to give it a go and tell me what it was like. On the list to make tomorrow. Yay! Fabulous. Okay, so cornflake tart, due to popular demand. Yeah, it's. I haven't made one for ages, and I forgot how simple it is actually. I'm making individual ones. Oh, like the sound of that. Love egg custard. Didn't realise how easy it was. Yeah, it's a doddle, Helen. Really is. And when you consider how much you pay for them in the shops, yeah, it's quite scary. With your pastry for that, I didn't say earlier, but if you are making your own pastry, you can add sugar to the pastry or even nutmeg or cinnamon to liven it up. But it doesn't need sugar. I never add sugar to my pastry, and then I can decide whether I'm doing sweet or savoury. But it's just another option for you. You know, I like to throw things out there for you. You've ordered your beans. Yay! There's so many of you ordered a B-row book as well. I think it's lovely. Cornflake tart. Okay. So for this, you need pastry, which you've already got, hopefully. You need 50 grams of marge or butter. You can use butter if you like. If you're doing dairy-free, like me, I always use dairy-free because I've got so many customers that are. So any type of marge that can be baked is absolutely fine, or butter. 125 grams of golden syrup. I wouldn't substitute that for maple syrup because you'll just make it too strong, but you could use agave syrup, or I think there's a coconut-based one. And if you've got that in the cupboard, you could use that. Karen, oh, your B-row book came today. That's fabulous. Thought yours were individual too. What, mine? Yeah, they could be classed as individual, that size. I'd class that as an individual, Pam. That half baking tray is definitely an individual because I could easily eat one of them. We love you, V. Oh, Amy, that's really sweet. You guys are lovely. Works with Canderel. There we go. It is yeah. I've got my glasses on. I thought for a minute then it said Cathedral City, and I thought, why would you put cheese in it? Yeah, sorry, Rach. Yeah, Canderel. Yeah, it works brilliantly. How much would you put in, Rach? A couple of tablespoons? We'll wait for you to come back with that one. Okay, so we've got 50 grams of marge, 125 grams of golden syrup, 25 grams of light brown soft sugar. Doesn't matter if you haven't got light brown soft sugar. You can use caster sugar. You could use demerara, but it will make it very dark tasting, a bit more treacly. So I'd try and avoid that if possible, but any other light type of sugar will work fine. And 100 grams of cornflakes, which when you see it doesn't look huge, but it actually goes a long way. And then you need some jam. So, in true Blue Peter fashion, I can only think of Valerie Singleton that was on there. Oh, and John Noakes, but he never did the baking, did he? So here is my baking tray size, what's that called? Pastry case. Okay. And look at this. I've run out of jam. So I've raided. Look at this. I've raided what's on the website. This is a summer fruit jam with sloe gin. How amazing does that sound? Oh, look at that. Oh, you can smell the slow gin. That's going on with toast in the morning. Okay, so with this you can use any type of jam you like. It does seem to work better with raspberry or strawberry, but you know, you could use anything. Anything that takes your fancy. If you're a gooseberry fan, use a gooseberry one. What else could you use? Oh, anything. Blackcurrant. I love blackcurrant. Blackcurrant and cornflakes would be my favourite. So all I'm doing, and with this, to be honest, I mean, what does it say in the recipe? 125 grams. I mean, I've already put on nearly 200. Oops. I don't do things small. Nigel, I think you have gone, haven't you? Will you stop slating me blouse? Egg custard in the oven. Oh, Zoe, can't wait to see that. Lemon curd. It would work lovely with lemon curd. I placed an order this week with Cottage Delight to get some more curds in. Their lemon and lime one is just to die for. Okay, so, not that you really needed to see me, but that's how you know, spread your jam on. Okay, then for the next bit, you need to melt your ingredients in a pan. So we're melting together the 50 grams of margarine, the 125 grams of golden syrup, and the 25 grams of sugar. Yeah, so I'm going to put those weigh those all in my pan ready, and then we're going to melt it over a very low heat just till it all combines and you've got a nice sticky syrup, and then we'll show you what to do. Honestly, this is dead easy. It will say on the packet how much. Oh, okay, how much it equates to sugar. Ah, brilliant, that's good. Think you need to teach us how to make custard to go with it. Do you know what? I never make proper custard, Laura. I'm a birds fan. I tell you, I'm not a chef. I'm not even a cook. I can just bake. So, hello, Mon. You're welcome to the party. Hello, Paul. Yeah, I don't bake, so I've never made proper custard. So I'm a birds custard girl. So I only ever make birds custard. So yeah. Sorry, Mary Berry. Okay. So, we want 25 grams of sugar. I've got golden granulated. As I say, anything light you can use. So we want 25 grams of that. Oh, managed to put in 40. Oh dear. Okay, 32. That's nearly 25. That'll do. Close enough. And then reset my scales. I need 50 grams of marge. I've got Flora today because I've run out of my industrial one. There we go, 50 grams. It's not more than about a tablespoon by the look of it. And then, now Helen, you gave me a top tip last week, didn't you? To heat my spoon. So let me heat my spoon. Spoon over the gas. You're sewing Monica's masks, Sheila. Oh, have I got my book sorted out, Mrs. Well, I'm on it. I've written 3 recipes ready. Denise, don't hassle me. You know, I have to do things in my own time. I'm not very fast. I'm like that sloth. I'm getting there. I like British Rail. 125 grams. Hey, Helen, it does work. It does come off the spoon easy. I love these top tips that you all share. Oh, and Pam, I know you're watching. I haven't forgotten you. I haven't got your chocolate chips. I just haven't got your way yet, so it will be one day this week, love. I'm honest, I don't know my arse from my elbow at the moment. I nearly didn't put makeup on today and I look like a bag of you know what, but I decided to put it on so I didn't look quite so tired. Right, there we go, 150 grams. Oh, it was only supposed to be 125 grams. Whoops. having the best day. After my mash incident and everything else today, I've got everything wrong. So that should have been 125 grams of syrup. I've put 150. Right, so I've got the gas on. That's going on the gas on a very low heat. While that's in there, I am weighing out 100 grams of cornflakes. Those local to Safeward, these are £1 in bargain buys. Brilliant. So there's my cornflakes. Quite a lot, look, for 100 grams. Right, can you hear the sizzle? Okay, let me go in and give that a stir. So all you're doing is in that mixture, you're waiting really just for your marge to melt to go into the syrup. Now you can make this a bit more exciting. You can add flavours to your syrup, so you could add a bit of cinnamon, you could spice it up, but for me, I think this is best plain and simple. So I wouldn't add anything to this at all, but you know, if you wanted to, I mean, you could use chocolate cornflakes, you could be healthier and use bran flakes, you could even do it with Rice Krispies, I suppose. So gluten-free for both of these recipes, that's easy. You just substitute your normal short crust pastry for gluten-free pastry. For this one, for dairy-free, the marge I've used is dairy-free. Just check with any jams, if you are dairy-free, check with jams, because a lot of jams, if they're made the old style way, they put a blob of butter on the top when it's nearly finished to take the bubbly, it's called scum, but it sounds awful, but you get the bubbles on top of jam, and if you put a blob of butter on, it makes all the bubbles dissipate. Is that the right word? And so they're not always dairy-free, so just check with your jam. But it will say on there if it's got milk in, so you will find a lot have it in. But for dairy free, that's it. Just make sure, for vegan, just make sure you've got what was I going to say, vegan cornflakes and dairy free marge. The pastry I've bought today is from Morrison's. It was their ready to roll one, and that's vegan, same as Aldi's and Lidl's. What's they called? Just Roll. There's a not gluten free. They do a gluten free, but there's a dairy free and vegan as well. I'm waffling, aren't I? Again, ginger. Oh, you could do ginger jam, and then add a bit to it. Bran flakes. Yeah, I know, Piers. Yeah. I just thought I'd say that if you wanted it a bit healthier. You know, if you're having problems with certain areas. The lemon drizzle was a winner last week, and I've added... Oh, Amanda, I'm so glad you're watching us, lovey. It's lovely. Sorry, miss, I'm late. Yes, you are, Monica. I want 100 lines, please, of sloths are my favourite animal in the whole wide world. Winner. Oh, bless you. Okay, so that is what your mixture now. Can you see that? That's better. So super runny mixture. Don't leave it unattended, whatever you do, while you go for a wee or anything, because you'll come back to a black mess in your pan and it'll be burnt and useless because it will taste burnt. So don't leave it unattended. So onto your cornflakes, you're going to tip the whole of your syrup mix. Yeah, I'm just stretching this out. So oh, it's doing like a snap, crackle, pop. Oh, poo. Whoops. I didn't swear then, are you pleased? I only said poo. So all you're doing is mixing your cornflakes just so that they're all coated in that syrup. And just be careful because it's really, really hot. So that now, so I just dump it straight in the middle. Dollop it, that's my favourite word, isn't it? Dollop it in the middle of your tray. Making sure you've got every single cornflake out, because believe me, you won't want to waste them. And then all you're doing, can you see all right yet, is just pushing this into every corner and evening it out. Oh dear. I'm losing the power of speech, I'm losing the power of any memory. Clearly losing dress sense, Nigel, if you're still watching, young man. Although I think Nigel's scarpered. Do you know what colour that reminds me of? Donald Trump. It's a Donald Trump orange. Yes, well, enough of that, the better. Oh, you're loving my baking. Oh, thank you. She was talking to me. Oh, sorry, Sheila. Nikki, hello, Nikki. Thanks, Sheila. Oh, I've lost what you were talking about. I've lost the plot. So there is your cornflake tart. You need to pop this back in the oven at 160 for about 10 minutes. And all you're doing is browning the cornflakes a little bit, really. But that's it. First time I've caught your bacon and they're brilliant. Oh, I love cornflake tart, but never made it before. Oh, Sarah, give it a go. Give it a go. You see, the thing is now, every one of these I bake in the shop, and well, I wouldn't tell you, I wouldn't fib. I wouldn't tell you I've toiled over them forever. But these are all really simple recipes, and if this is the first one, like with Sarah, if you go to our Facebook page, the pinned post at the top has a link to every single demo I've done, so it's dead easy to find. So they're all about 40 minutes long. Make a cuppa before you watch any of them. But honestly, every one of them is a doddle. As I say, I'll be the first to admit I'm not a baker. I'm not a cook. I can just bake. So if I can do it, you guys can do it. So here is the one I made earlier. This I did with strawberry jam with champagne. There you go. That smells awesome. See, now out of this big one, you easily get 8 to 10 slices. Easily. So you can do this in your round dish like we did earlier. Or, well, any dish really, any shaped dish, it doesn't matter. To be honest, it doesn't matter how many slices you get, does it? As long as you enjoy it. So that's it. They're a doddle. Happy to purchase yummies from me. Oh, well, I'm thinking this week, maybe Thursday or Friday, I'm going to have cake and scone for sale, so keep watching the page. What I'm going to do is put them for sale on the website, put a post on Facebook to say they're on the website, and then you can order them, and then I'll tell you what day. Well, you'll see it all, which day for collection, but it'll be from my house. And the reason I'm doing it from my house, I can do it from the shop, so it's not that I'm being stopped from doing it from the shop, but if I sit in the shop all day just waiting for people to collect, without being rude, it's dead time for me. Whereas if I'm at home and you guys are willing to collect from my house, in between people picking up, I can be on the website doing orders and adding new stock. I've got loads of new stock, adding new stock to the website. So it's just for me to do double shift because there's no computer at the shop. So it just gives me time to, well, I'm always juggling. I like that little plate spinner at the circus. Yeah, so it just gives me the chance to do that. Plus, you can park outside our house. There won't be any queue. There's nobody to have to shuffle around on the street, so it should be easier that way. What time for collection? Okay, I'll message you later. Are you impatient for this cornflake tart or what? Okay, good for a cake sale. Brilliant for a cake sale. I'd like to see, you guys are doing individual ones, how you anchor down individual ones, because I'm not very good at that. The pastry always puffs up and I can't get anything in the middle, so I'll be really interested to see you guys how you do that with the small ones. So that'd be a top tip for me. Thank you, lovely, making it tomorrow. Oh, Pammy, you're very welcome. Oh, just thought, with the cornflake one, you could do this with chocolate spread, couldn't you? Oh, that would be awesome. Chocolate spread and a bit of marmalade, so it's like Jaffa orange at the bottom of your cornflake tart. Yeah, cherry and dark chocolate. Now, next week, I've had a thought, because now you can open your garden up to family and friends. We had folk round yesterday because it was like, well, folk. We had mother-in-law round, bless her, and I made what Val, if you're still watching, it's Val's recipe, so I can't take the credit for it. It's mother-in-law's recipe, and it's known as Jamaica pie. I don't quite know why, but it is. And it's like a cheesecake, and it is a doddle to make. So I'm thinking I'll do that next week. And then there's lots of options you can do with that. So I thought we'd do that next week. And then we're going to do quiche maybe the week after. So it's all pastry at the moment. And then I'll look into a few other bits. But hopefully by then we might even be looking at coming out of lockdown. I love to try your baking, Nessa, but always prefer your baking than mine. It's only practice, Joe, and I'm a lot older than you, so I've had more practice. Oh, but I thought after last week, I didn't realise what you were all talking about. You were all on about puffins, which I thought was a euphemism, and I wasn't quite sure. Oh, talking of which, Sharon, who put that on last week, has been taken into hospital today with a gallbladder. So Sharon, if you're watching, I hope you get well soon, lovey, and I'm really sorry that you've been took into hospital. What's that? Your egg custard. Oh, it will taste as nice as it smells, believe me. I found that it puffed up too. Have you used the rest of the mixture in Pyrex bowl without pastry? Ah, good thinking. Right, so yes, I realised that you guys were talking about this. This is Muffin. Muffin the Puffin. And yeah, most of you that know me know I'm a hoarder, but I collect these, is it, what do you call them, egg holders? I don't even know what the real proper term is. But I collect these. I know it's sad, but this is Muffin, the Puffin. This is my favourite one, which Alistair thinks is the ugliest thing in the world. But he's a little turkey. This is Dirk the Turk, yep. He's my favourite. He's French. Had him years. And I've got a rabbit, and I've got ducks, and I've got chickens and hens, and yeah, I just like them. So I just thought I'd show you Muffin. Muffin the Puffin is cute. Yeah, she's lovely, isn't she? Yeah. I've only ever seen that one. She's a bit cracked, but yeah, like me. Those of you that have noticed I've been putting the odd sale thing on, I went in, because we had the boiler done, I went in and cleared the shop, and I found a few bits that we've had tucked away in cupboards and things, and thought, oh my God, I didn't realise I still got that. So either tomorrow or Wednesday, when I get a chance, there'll be lots of stuff going on in the sale. But I think because it gets difficult with people saying, I'll have that on Facebook, I'm going to put them in one area on the website and then tell you on Facebook they're there, then you can go through and order them as normal. But I've got loads of stuff to clear. Bits and bobs, like the handbags I had yesterday, and well, all sorts. So watch this post for some sale stuff. I've got loads of gin glasses, which are lovely, lovely little prezzies, or even just to use in the garden at the moment in the sun. So I've got loads of things to watch. Keep your eye out for. Joanne, I'm a few weeks behind. Made lemon drizzle tonight to make for my son. Oh, lovely. Oh, I'm doing it again, Fonzie. Oh, Rocky Road is a big winner. Oh, your Rocky Road was amazing, Rach. Love your Monday evenings. Thank you. I'm getting quite, well, a lot less nervous doing them now, so it's quite nice. My new B-Ray book arrived today. Brilliant. I think I'm going to order one because I need the new one. I did look on eBay for some of the older ones, and my God, you need a second mortgage for the price of some of them. So if any of you got really old ones, they're going for a fortune. Okay, so any questions about tonight? Any, can I do this? Can I do that? Any, will it work with this? Go on, fire them at me now. I'm all ears. Anything. No? Or are you too busy? Is it typing? Are you all typing and that's why you're quiet? I'm going to get bombarded, aren't I? I didn't pay for the crisps. No, I swapped you for the face mask, Sheila. If any of you want any smash, by the way, I've got loads. I'm wondering if you can hydrate it and use it as packing material. Can't wait to make the egg custard, ordering pastry on next delivery. Oh, Jenny, give it a go. Have you got a food processor? It's a doddle. You know, just with the blade in. It's a doddle. Go on, you could get Eddie making that, and then while you do the rest. Love my handbag and matching glasses, case and purse. Oh, thanks, Rach. That's lovely. I've had a new Rendale delivery this week, so I've got new handbags with Rendale design on, which if you know Rendale, it's all cute animals. Ah, lovely. Can you eat egg custard straight out the oven? Well, yeah, as long as you don't burn your mouth. I'd wait for it to cool down a bit. But yeah, eat it warm. Are the gin glasses on your website? Not yet, Amanda. As I say, I've been here, there and everywhere. So they'll be on, I'll put a post on Facebook when they're on with a link to it. But they'll be going on very soon. Could you put some marshmallows in the topping for the cornflake? Ooh. Ooh, bet you could. So that'd be like those crispy cakes. Yeah, I don't see why not. You'll have to experiment and let us know, Charlotte. I made the lemon drizzle yesterday, it sank in the middle. Oh, Nikki, did you do it on a high heat? If so, next time, do it on a lower heat. I don't know if you saw last week, but I said low and slow. So a lot of recipes will say 160, 170 for a sponge. I do 140, and I do it for a lot longer. So I'm like a sloth. I'm going low and slow. Sorry, that's so corny. But yeah, do it slower, and then what you'll find, because when it goes really quickly, it rises, and then when you take it out, it just droops. If you do it slower at 140, you get a nice even bake, and it doesn't sink quite as often. Although you do get sinkage on chocolate cake, so that is quite common. What was that? I've still got something when your dad bought you when you were 16, and you're 59 on Wednesday. Happy birthday for Wednesday, lovely. No, 140. I don't know what that means, Nikki. I must have missed your previous message. Oh, look at that from Piers. Happy birthday for Wednesday. My juicer has come for lemon drizzle. Rachel, thank you for mine. Scoop out the middle and fill with fruit. What, Pam? What do we scoop out the middle and fill with fruit? Is that the egg custard? Low and slow work for me at 140. Yeah, low and slow. Works great for cakes, for sponges. I did mine gas mort 3 yesterday. Oh, and it still didn't work. Oh, honey, I don't know. I don't know what to suggest of. Try again. It might just have been a blip. I lost mine in your move. In our move. I'm guessing that's not your lemon drizzle. That must be your B-row book, Maureen. You're almost 78. Happy to have one again. Oh, go on their website, Maureen. It's the only way you can order is going on the B-row website and order one. I think are they about £7? Somebody's ordered one today, haven't they? It's about £7. The sunken lemon. Oh, the sunken lemon drizzle. Oh, the cake that sank. Oh, it's a good job you lot are bright. And it's me, I'm having a right moment. Yeah, scoop the middle out, fill it with fruit. Yeah, nobody will know. Or just put strawberries along the top, hide it. Brilliant. Or you could even ice it, with fondant icing, and yeah, nobody would know. Or you could cut if you cut the top off, you lose the drizzle. Yeah, just put fruit on. I like that, ladies. Top tip. Okay, so it's 10-2. Anything else, you guys? If not, I will see you for Cheats cheesecake next week, or Jamaica pie. For that, you need, and you can make this vegan and dairy-free, but you will need to source the product, if you are dairy-free or vegan, a little further afield from a specialist shop. So for that, you need ginger nuts, or digestive biscuits will do, and marge to bind it. So you're making like a cheesecake base. And then for the topping, it is super, super simple. You need 2 lemons, or 3 limes if you'd rather have lime. You need, tell you in a minute, a medium-sized tub of double cream, of which there is now an Elmley double for the dairy-free and vegans, and that is awesome. So you need a cream that will whip up to make double consistency, and you need a tin, standard size 14-ounce tin of condensed milk. And I have in stock, because our Lizzie's vegan, I have coconut condensed milk tins, which is the same as cow's milk one, same consistency and everything, but made with coconut. Now locally you can get that at Out of This World in Beeston. It's about £3.50 a tin, so it's not cheap, but it's brilliant. So if you do want to bake along next week and you need dairy free or vegan, you need to source your dairy, your Elmley dairy free double cream, and you need your condensed milk, which is non-dairy. Oh, Anne, I've missed what you're sorry for. What did you do? Thanks for the demo. You're very well. Oh, £2.99 for the B-row book. Oh, it's nothing like £7. That's a bargain. Thanks for the demo. Loved it again. You're very welcome. Thank you. Enjoyed it. Oh, you lot are lovely. Eileen, thank you. £2.99 plus postage. I was way out. I don't know where I got £7 from then. So £2.99. Maybe that was one of the ones I saw on eBay. Can't get condensed milk. Little corner shops are the best for everything, Leslie. I'll keep my eye out locally. They'd got it in Morrison's when I went on whatever day it was. I've lost track. They had condensed milk. Co-op in San Diego is very good for getting baking ingredients. So yeah, keep your eye out, and bargain buys often have it in. So yeah, not that you want to go out more than normal, but keep your eye out in the smaller shops rather than the big supermarkets. If I can source any, now at my supplier they only do like the big catering tin, which nobody will want because you could have a bath in it. So I don't think I'll be able to get you the small ones. Oh, Lidl have it. There you go. Lidl had condensed milk. So yeah, just keep your eyes out for it, guys. Get your friends and neighbours looking out for it when they do the shopping, or if anybody you know is putting in an online order, just get them to bang one in the trolley for you. Sue, hello lovey, welcome to the party. You're a bit late, love, because we're about finished, but you can play back and watch it again. Hope you and mum are well anyway. Oh, Sainsbury's, there you go. Sheila, little Sainsbury's in Stapleford have got it. Sheila should know, bless her, because she works there. So Sheila, you could go on the black market with these. You could buy them all and flog them to us. So yeah, there we go. There's a few places you can look for condensed milk. Anything else, guys? No. Right, I'm going to go and get my pasta because I don't have doner kebab. Left that to Alistair. So I'm going to go and have pasta. Been great, thank you. Please put ingredients on the page. They are on there, Chris. On the events one, the event where I put what event it was going to be, I've put it in the comments, lovey. So your ingredients for both recipes are on there. So just look at the events there. Anything else from anyone? Any more birthdays before we go? No? Any more anniversaries? No? Julie Salt, if you're watching, happy anniversary to you this week. Thank you. Oh, you're very welcome, Anne. You're very welcome, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I shall see you next Monday at 7. You all know the time now. It's 7 o'clock every Monday. I'll be here. I won't be wearing this blouse next week after my rude comments. So I shall see you all very soon. Enjoy Coro. I will, Piers. Thank you. Good night, everybody. Stay safe.